What's up, guys? Free Nachos here, back again with a brand new series on my channel. This time we are doing a Jacksonville Jaguars franchise rebuild on Madden 23 on the PlayStation 5 console. So I'm really excited to bring this series to you. Every year in Madden, I pick a team that I do a rebuild of, and I figure since my team, the Rams, just won the Super Bowl, it's not going to be any fun because we're already pretty well situated team. So I figured I'd go for a lower team that might be on the rise. So I picked Jacksonville. So I made a bunch of roster moves that I think you guys are going to find interesting. So before I hop into our game with Washington, I want to show you very quickly what I've done. So the first thing I did was I traded away Marvin Jones. I believe I traded him to the Cowboys, and I signed Will Fuller, who is just about as good as Marvin Jones, and he's younger, and he was just a free agent. So we have Will Fuller, Christian Kirk, and Laviska Shenault and Zay Jones as our receiving core. I signed Jamal Williams because James Robinson is hurt. He's going to be dinged up for a couple more weeks, so I wanted depth. Jamal Williams actually got cut by the Lions, so I picked him up. So now we have ATN and Jamal Williams as our 1-2 punch. I signed Darrell Williams out of free agency. I signed J.C. Treader out of free agency. And then I moved some pieces around. So the strength of our O-line is our center and left of our center. I made Laquan Treadwell a tight end. I believe as a receiver, he was a 70 overall. So he's actually gone from a 70 to a 73 by being moved to tight end, which is really cool. And then defensively, I did a lot of movement. I signed Alexander Johnson. He was a free agent, so he's going to step in and be our middle linebacker. I moved, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Foyesade Aluakan. He was our middle linebacker. I moved him to safety, and he actually went from like an 81 or an 80 to an 84. So he's actually much better as a safety. So we converted him. He's very fast and can hit really hard. Also, we had a middle linebacker, Chad Muma, I think his name is. And I actually converted him to a safety as well. So he's got 85 speed and 86 tackle. So he's going to be got plenty of speed to be a safety. So we moved two of our inside backers and converted them to safeties. So yeah, we have, of course, Walker, we have Allen, Devin Lloyd I'm excited about to develop. And yeah, we got a pretty solid defense. We have pretty solid defensive pieces with a couple stars here and there. And yeah, just wanted to show you guys the little changes that I made there. And then also I switched to the Miami Dolphins playbook because I really did not like the Jaguars playbook.
Comes with higher rewards, but also
We'll go for 7 wins. We'll go for 7 wins. It's a low goal, but it's pretty big for the Jaguars. Let me turn up my brightness of my camera a little bit, guys. Bear with me. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our stuff that we have to do. Scouts, top 10 prospects, private workouts. Scouts page, you can hire, fire, and reassign your scouts. Let's see, our best one is an interior O-line. Northeast. I think we're just going to leave it. We're going to leave it right there for now. Yeah. We're fine with that. I'm not going to mess with it too much. I just kind of want to get into the game. Camp standout. So I think I had, was it Josh Allen? There's somebody that was a camp standout. Yeah, it was Josh Allen during the preseason. So it looks like they're doing a little bit of a follow-up with that. Every year there's players that ball out in preseason that don't end up being anything since the actual season starts. I think you're different, but it's time to prove it. I've never been more ready coach. I didn't put all this work in just to come up short. I'm here to make plays and help this team win. So it's probably going to give us like a sack goal for him for this game. Get 2+ combined sacks and tackles for loss with Josh Allen against the Falcons. Against the Falcons? That can't be right. It's probably against the Commanders. Opening day keys. Speak to the media about the keys to winning. We're going to establish the run. Let's go stifling defense, though. It all starts with the defense. We plan on making our offense uncomfortable and keeping them off the scoreboard as much as possible. So it's probably going to give us don't give up 3 TDs or something like that. I don't know. Let's stifle the run for sure. Games are won and lost in the trenches. If you can't stop the run, the other team can grind your team right out of the stadium, but we don't plan on letting that happen. So allow less than 75 yards rushing. I think we can do that. I always pick the rushing goal just because it's easier to do. Scouts, we don't need to do that. Weekly strategy. Let's go ahead and do our weekly strategy. So since we have that run goal, we're going to defend the inside run. And our offensive game plan will be to run inside for sure. And the players that we're focusing on in our trading is Trayvon Walker, our rookie first overall pick, Trevor Lawrence, and Travis Etienne. Pretty basic choices there, but those are the three most important players to our franchise right now. All right, well, let's go ahead and hop in and play our first game of the season against the Washington Commanders. Let's go, boys.
It's Madden NFL 23, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Jaguars and the Commanders coming up next.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season.
Oh my God, I love those Commanders. Black. Dude, those uniforms are fire, dude.
Joining Charles Davis up in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it is time to begin another NFL season. Here we go. And it's a new era for Washington, making their debut under the Commanders' name. And Charles, they're going to face a team in Jacksonville who is starting this year up with a new man in charge as well. So newness on both sides here in this one.
Yeah, and only 3 combined playoff appearances in the last 9
Yeah, dude, I'm like 3/4 finished with that game, but I have not finished it. You're probably going to beat it before I am.
Can bring newfound success after finishing 7-2.
Dude, you're going to be so happy. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Finishing with 7 wins in Jacksonville.
I'm so happy for you.
Brand new coaching staff and a breath of fresh air can bring the most out of a young core after going 3-14 last season.
All right, what I'm going to do really quick is change the volume. Change the master volume. Put that at like 70%. Just so I can make sure you guys are hearing me okay. And if it needs to be turned down more, we'll turn it down more.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. From the 6.
My goal is to not throw 2 interceptions. I'm okay with 1, but my goal is no more than 1 interception.
Jacksonville's offense trots out here for the first time, and all eyes go right to number 16. Now in his 2nd season as the team's face of the franchise, Trevor Lawrence.
We're going to run some more.
Trevor Lawrence, the champion of the Jaguars, had instant success last season. Well, they got a little bit of a reality check. Despite the struggles, though, He still took on a major leadership role within the locker room and among the team. He also flashed some of his considerable potential on the field, particularly in a defiant Week 18 win over Indianapolis that knocked the Colts out of the playoffs.
Yeah, baby. Let's go. They're going to get that a lot. They're going to be getting that all day long.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like
I can't wait till I get James Robinson back, too. Okay, let's do...
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk.
There we go.
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Well, Parker, that's the start that you want right there, and you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1, a lot more to go. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. The first carry now. This is Williams.
There you go. There you go.
So this, the 90th
I got to start favoriting.
Of course, here, the first season and first ever regular season game.
Favoriting some of these plays that I like.
That name unveiled in a grand reveal back on February 2nd. The franchise opting to keep the burgundy and gold color scheme, adding the striking W logo on each side of the helmet.
Dude, we are going to run the ball and then use play action off of it. Play type.
Like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Get in there, Fuller. Ah!
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside.
Let's go. We are playing on All Pro. I always play my first season on All Pro just to see the difficulty, because every year they kind of make AI adjustments. So I don't want to hop right into All Madden. So yes, we are playing on All Pro. Let's go back to the run.
First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season.
Can I move you over?
ETN going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Ooh, I like this one. Oh my God, look at, they completely vacated the middle.
Once more, ETN.
Completely vacated the middle. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Travis Etienne, his first rushing touchdown of the year, and the Jaguars are on.
Yep, this is the actual, I believe this is the actual first game of the year for the Jags. The actual first opponent.
Statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
And they did a double safety blitz, too. That, if you want to start your season off right, that is how you start your season off right. Okay. Formation, nickel.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. This one left side caught by Gibson. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Single back bunch ace.
Right here on this drive is
Let's go 3-4.
2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Looking to throw again on second down. Wentz.
Oh, no.
And he slips.
Damn it, that's not going to help out our rushing goal.
The 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be.
I don't know where Trayvon Walker was in that situation. Nickel. That's fine.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football.
There's Trayvon Walker.
Throwing now is Wentz. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
They're moving. They are definitely moving.
For Terry McLaurin, up over 1,000 yards for the second straight year. Now he gets to work with Carson Wentz in Washington, and may be the best receiver Wentz has had to throw to in his entire 7-year career. That connection yields a first down with that throw.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to be taken
High form.
down at the 28-yard line. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited.
I mean, the 68 completely missed his block, but they still got it. High form.
An invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know.
Rally to the football.
That's exactly what they did.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Shaquille Griffin is the one who stuck him for the loss there.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
All right, bunch open tight end. A nickel with a bunch.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong.
Are they going to run out of this?
Second and 12. Wentz now to throw.
Oh, shoot.
Samuel complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he finds McLaurin. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd.
Oof, Commanders are looking good.
After one, 7
It's going to be an even matchup. I love it. Who's going to make the first mistake?
Second quarter down from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Robinson diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Well, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there.
Look at that 40 with the block. I mean, perfect.
Because to me, they look like they were just
68 held his.
You need bigger bodies in there.
Well done.
In a goal line type situation. The 3, 4, 5 between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Well done.
ETN to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense
Okay, they're in man.
catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They go play action now. Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying,
looks like man.
How do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
From the 44, Lawrence finds his tight end Ingram.
Damn it. It was man, but I just didn't get it done properly there.
Secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
Fuller might be singled up.
Here's Lawrence. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he was able to shed 1 tackle.
Fuller was singled up, he just couldn't win.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line.
All right, D.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he'll manage
3rd.
a couple here up to the 25.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not
Ballsy play. Ballsy play.
Give him a gain of 38.
But dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one because
I don't like that Jenkins is in on my sub package.
Get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead,
I want Devin Lloyd to be in there.
and it pays off.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's all right. It's those sub issues that you work out in the first couple games of the season.
Once more, Gibson. And a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
To throw his wins. He's going to drop this one down.
He got it.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
That was just a good example of taking what the defense gave him. No one opened downfield, knew where his safety valve was, swung it out to him. He gets upfield and picks up the first down. Well done all the way around.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We got to get some pressure.
Left to play.
We got to get some pressure on Wentz for sure.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping him on the line of scrimmage? But no.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Okay, we needed that.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Another try after the
I'm beating my blocker. I just can't.
Now a timeout called for by
I can't get to him in time.
as
He gets that ball out quick.
tick under a minute to go before half. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Now Wentz. Nowhere to
Ball
go.
out.
He lost the football.
Ball out.
And the Jags grab
Go.
a big
Ah, go!
all the way.
Go, Josh Allen. Dude can run.
10.
Let's go.
And he brings this one back. A fumble return for
That's the game.
Jacksonville.
That's the game changer.
So this defense clicking early.
Oh man, that's the game changer. Look at Josh Allen gunning it. Who's faster, Josh Allen of the Jags or Josh Allen of the Bills? It's a good question. What a play. What a game changer.
Point try now for Santoso. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
What a play.
And you can bet they're preaching two
They still
hands
do
on the
have
ball
2
here.
timeouts
Kicks
though,
away
so we got to be
for
careful not to give up the a field goal before half.
This one taken just inside the 10. And up to about the 26.
Because I think they get the ball to start the second half.
The Commanders back out late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if
Substitution.
they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
There we go. There we go. Okay, I got my subs in now.
Wentz now on first down.
Oh!
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will take
What is
this
Wentz doing?
home. It's a touchdown. So this
He's
defense
falling
got
apart.
its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game. And
Oh my God, across the body.
Interception return for another score.
Oh my goodness. Our defense came to play. Wow. 2 defensive scores. And this stadium just got completely deflated.
Following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
That is classic Wentz. Classic Wentz. Like, they really made him realistic. In a bad way.
Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half.
Are they going to try to pass, or are they just going to run?
At least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Now Wentz to try again after the pick 6. They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
Are they going to go hurry up, or are they just going to...
lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Like
Yeah, they're not going to...
ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room.
They're just going to run it.
After catching the ball, he could throw every move in the book out. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act
Whew.
of this first half.
Now that is a strong first half by Jacksonville.
As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16.
Okay, we're just going to skip that halftime show because offensive focus, run inside for sure. We want to keep, we have a lead, so we want to, we're going to have to defend the medium pass because they're going to have to pass to get back in the game.
Thank you, and we welcome everyone back.